Hi, welcome to Economics 1000. This is a little orientation video I put together to kind of help you break into the course. My name is Les Rosenblum. I'm taught this course both live and online for a number of years. I teach this and marketing courses here at Corning and at other colleges around the area. Economics is used primarily as a social science elective. It's also as part of the business administration degree, some requirements in some of their AAS programs. Economics is about decision making. It has to do with how individuals and societies make decisions given limited resources. I know that that's a situation I have. Probably you may have a situation where you have unlimited needs and limited resources. But we look at that, we look at it from the individual standpoint and from business, industry, government, primarily societies with those issues. Let me tell you a little about the course. The first thing I want you to do is read the material that's available. If you look at the menu, which is over there, maybe it's over there, I'm not really sure. But look at the menu, you'll see on the left side there's a bunch of tabs. I would read through them. There's a tab for course mail, that's how you reach me. That's the best way to reach me is course mail, not my college account. This is better because I check this mail often. There's some web links to give you some hints to look up information. There's also a place over there in that menu for checking your own grades called My Grades. Primarily there's a tab called Course Content, which is the tab that opens when you open the course. That's the default tab because that's where most of the course and course schedule is located. So if you'll go to that, you open that up, you'll read through various segments of the syllabus, which will tell you about the objectives of the course, this course schedule, and a few other items that have to do with the course. Then after you close the syllabus, I'll ask you to take an orientation quiz that has to do with how much you know about the syllabus. You'll need to score 9 or better on that quiz in order to continue in the course. That's just a way for me to force you to get in and read the syllabus. Then you'll see in that course content area all the weeks of the courses are scheduled. You'll open up a typical week, such as week 1. You'll see I have placed a few items in each week. Those are for you. There's a podcast and a course summary and a PowerPoint slideshow which the publisher provided for you. Previous classes have said that they're helpful. It kind of depends upon your learning style. You're a little different mode because you're in an online class and there's not an instructor in the room. So I added as many supplements I could to get you as close as I could to a live face-to-face course, including a mini lecture each time and course objectives. Many people like online. Some of you will learn pretty quickly into the course that it's not your best mode, and you may be better off in a live face-to-face class. At any rate, those are provided. Those links are provided for your use. They're sometimes to help to reinforce. But after those links, the podcast and the summary and the PowerPoint, you'll see I've got a quiz preview, week 1 quiz preview. Every week I put up 25 multiple choice questions taken directly from the textbook. Your job is to take a look at those questions, go find the answers to them. It takes you a little bit of while to locate those answers, but they're all there. There'll be 25 multiple choice questions. Sometimes there'll be short answer questions added to it. 2 of those. Sometimes there's an extra credit added to it. And then when you're done and you're satisfied with those, and you can go to that quiz as many times as you want. You won't receive the answers because that's the goal, is for you to find those answers yourself. But when you have found those answers and are ready, then you can open the real quiz, week 1 quiz, which once it's open, you have 30 minutes to complete it. It'll be 10 of those same 25 multiple choice questions. I'll ask you 10 of them. Answer them, and if it's a week with short answers, there'll be those 2 short answer questions will be there. I suggest when you're preparing for short answer questions to write your answers out like in a Word program, and then when you open the real quiz, copy and paste directly into the text block that I provided for you for those answers. And there'll be probably an extra credit each week. I'll find a topic of interest out in the real world. It's a really good time to be taking an economics course because there's a lot of information out there, as you well know. So some weeks there'll be short answers, some weeks there'll be a discussion board. And let me tell you about the discussion board. There'll be 5 of them during the semester. The discussion board is not a chat room. I will present an issue to you which has some controversy, and then I'll expect you to take a look online to some secondary source to find some outside discussion on that topic that may agree with your opinion on it, and then cite that as you reply to me about this issue. I value your opinion, but this isn't a chat room. I don't want just your opinion that says, hey, I agree with you. I want you to tell me, according to Joseph Goodwin of U.S. News and World Report, poverty in the United States is definitely a failure of our market-directed economic system. So that will be coming up pretty soon, poverty as a market failure. And I'll expect you to find someone who's discussed it. It's pretty easy to do. You could just Google poverty as a market failure, and you'll come up with lots of sites. So you'll have until Wednesday night of that week to reply to me with your answer. Make sure you cite all of the locations you've gone out to and are getting information from. And then between that Wednesday and the following Sunday night at midnight, you have to reply to at least 2 students, agreeing or disagreeing with them, and with something to back up your opinion. So don't. It's not just I agree with you. You really did a good job on that. I'll expect some references to some, again, outside sources. It is more of a research discussion board than it is a chat room. And that's due Sunday night at midnight. All deadlines are Sunday night at midnight, whether it be the quiz and short answer or the quiz and discussion board. Remember, in all these situations, I'm expecting, as a college level course, I'm expecting you to use correct grammar, punctuation, spelling, and be very careful about plagiarism. If you have gone outside to another source to help you find an opinion on an answer, I want to see that as a reference. If you just go out online to get an answer to a short answer and just plug that in as your own, chances are pretty good I can find that. I have sites I go to determine if people have copied and pasted answers from another source. So be careful about plagiarism. Sometimes it's accidental, but you can, if you look up in the college rules, you can get a 0 for the assignment. You can get a withdrawal or an F in the course, and there are certain cases where you can be suspended from the institution. So be real careful about using other people's works and not giving credit. So that's pretty much the course. Weekly you'll have a quiz and either a short answer questions or a discussion. There's a midterm, which is online, open book and online. And there's a final exam, which is a combination of online and face-to-face. So you'll I'll assign you to a date and a time to be at a place. Usually it's the Business Development Center in downtown Corning, but if you have conflicts with that, and for those of you who are not in the area, I make arrangements to have an exam proctored no matter what area you're taking the course in. Finally, in terms of computer issues, whether it be your computer or your browser, or trouble with the Blackboard operating system, I'm not an IT person. Your best bet is to go to the help, put in a help request, which is you'll find on the welcome page. There's also some tutorials listed on the welcome page to get you used to working in Blackboard. And if this is like your first time taking an online course or the first time with Blackboard, I may suggest you start the course, go into the course in the beginning in an on-campus lab someplace where if you run into trouble you can get some help. I can't give you a hand with the operations of the computer systems. But you can reach me if you have an emergency, have a problem. Use course mail. It's over there in the menu, over there. I don't know where it is. And that's the best way to reach me. Sometimes if it's an emergency, you call the business division administrative assistant. She can get a message to me pretty quickly. But my suggestion is use the help request online. So I'm checking my notes. Covered that. So that's pretty much all done for the orientation. So what you have to do here in week 1 is you have to, after viewing this and reading through the syllabus and all the parts, take the orientation quiz. Score 9 or better on that. There is a discussion board, which is a freebie in the first week. So you go into the discussion board and introduce yourself, so you'll get used to replying to me, and you'll get used to responding to other students in the class. So that's week 1. Does have a non-credit discussion board. There is a quiz with 10 multiple choice questions and 2 short answer questions. And again, that deadline for that is Sunday night at midnight. So get back to me through mail if you need something. The course is open. I realize that the college starts on a Tuesday this term, but the course is open now and you're free to get started. So good luck in the course. I hope you enjoy the experience. Thank you.